Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here, Bay City, Michigan, and it's Sunday night here and last Sunday before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas again to everybody. And what I want to talk about today is actually manifesting your dreams, changing your life, living the life that you want to. And if you're like me, you may not be in the ideal situation that you're in right now. You don't have everything that you want in life or that ideal life, but you can definitely visualize it. And when I talk about doing this, I've been going like deep, way beyond, just I know sometimes people talk about a vision board, and you put the little pictures up of the house you want, the life you want, all that, and that's all good. But I think it's more beyond just doing that because not only do you just have to visualize it, but you really have to believe in it. You have to have a clear intent in your mind, and you have to actually feel it emotionally too. So I've been focusing on that. I've been doing, like even when I go to bed at night, kind of meditate there and kind of focus on how I want to envision my life. And the other night I had a really good dream, and but it wasn't just a dream. It's like it was real, And Karen was there with me, and we were just having this perfect day. It was like the summertime, and we were up in the mountains and in this little cool village here or town, and a little river, and we are taking a walk. We were just having a great time. It's like I could feel the air. The air was clean, and the I could smell the water on the river. Just that moisture coming up from it, and just the some pine trees and vegetation, things like that. I could smell that. I could feel the heat, and we were just having a great time. I was just like having the time of my life in this dream with Karen. And we're walking along, we're holding hands, and we stopped at this little cafe and we ordered things. But that's what I'm talking about, like really, really deciding what you want. Because a lot of times people, they get this idea in their mind, like, yeah, I want to have $1 million, but they don't change anything in their life to get there. They keep working the same job, doing the same things, hanging out with the same people, never doing anything different. Maybe their whole plan's just to win the lotto, and that's highly unlikely. So what you really need to do is to really visualize that. Have that clear intent in your head of how you want your life to be, and then you really have to feel it emotionally, and that's what drives you to take action and change the way you think in your brain and go out there and really get what you want out of life. And Karen and I are taking steps to do that. We're taking daily steps to get to where we want to be in our life. Not that we're not happy right now. It's like I'm in love with my life right now. It's like I'm very happy. But there's other things I want to do. I want to have more time and financial freedom and be able to travel and travel the world with Karen. Just be able to have that freedom to go take off and explore things. We're both explorers. We love going on vacations, and that's really what we want to do. So think about that. Don't just say, yeah, I wish I had this or I wish I had that kind of life, but in your mind's still telling you, well, that'll never happen. Wish all you want, that's not going to happen. You really have to believe in it. So I'm going to cover more on this later, but I just wanted to throw that out there to really have like a firm grasp and really, really believe it in your mind and emotionally feel it too. Just and you got to get passionate about it, and just change everything. Start making changes that's going to take you closer toward that, wherever you're at. And it doesn't mean you have to quit your job, anything like that. But maybe you work 8 hours a day for somebody else. Why not work another 8 hours a day for yourself? 12 hours on the weekend, for yourself to get toward that goal or that dream. If you're really serious about it, or at least do some kind of steps. What if you worked a couple hours a day toward your own goals instead of building somebody else's dreams? Because you're never really going to get rich. I don't just working a job. Now there's other ways to do that. You can invest, like in stocks or real estate or things like that. Basically, what you're doing is leveraging your money, or you can leverage your time. like to have a business. And that's what we have here through CTFO. So just some thoughts to think about. Karen and I both have the day off tomorrow from work, so we're going to spend that together, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good evening.